Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video, and so today's video I am going to be going over the 100 sub special. So first of all, thank you for 100 subs. No, this is not an April Fool's joke, but this is legit 100 subs in like 1 year or so. It's super crazy. I never thought I would have like gone this far. Like, there's so many times that I just try to quit or just abandon it, but stuff like this just makes me want to keep going, and I'm really grateful for what all of you guys have done. Like, seriously, I couldn't ask for more stuff. This is just so great. And what I have planned for my 100 subscribers special, it's just to like answer a really big question that I've been asked like so many times, like over on social media, Twitter, Reddit, all of those stuff, even here on the YouTube comment section. Like, people have asked me, how can you get your map in game? And this is a topic that um many people have been interested to, and if you haven't really watched my map making tutorials, I highly recommend like watching that, because those videos provide really useful info in order to make like better maps. This is just like a recap sort of everything that has been explained. And yeah, so if you haven't checked that out, I'm pretty sure I'll be like showing a playlist in the video. But as always, thank you for 100 subs, and yeah, enjoy the video. So there are 4 ways of getting a map in game. So the first way is to just post an image of your map and the name of the map on social media, example Reddit, and hope that the devs see it and add it in the game. The second method is by winning official contests, which happen once every about 2 months before, but now they don't really happen as often. Because it's quite overflooded with maps these days, and so if you win those contests, then you'll get 400 gems, I believe, and you'll get your map in game, guaranteed if you win. The third method is just by participating in mini contests hosted by the community, and if you win those contests, there is a chance that your map gets in game, not guaranteed though. Those contests usually are hosted by like Brawl Craft, Pixel Crux, etc. And Pixel Crux is like the way I got my own map in game. And yeah, the fourth one is pretty simple as well. It's just to win the competition winner map of the day. And if your map is actually playable and does not have like any troll aspects in it, then it should get added. Some examples of those maps include Rustic Arcade, Arena Folie, Flooded Dam, and Encirclement. And if you win one of these contests, or like one map of the day, your map has a chance to get added. I mean, number 2 is 100% gonna get added. The others, there's a slight chance that it might get added, and there's a slight chance that like the devs may not know this. But yeah, that's going to be it for the first aspect. Let's move on to the second one. Now the second one, it's pretty simple. It's to learn how to use either Pixel Crux or Brawl Craft. In this video, I'm just going to show Pixel Crux because I've already made a video on Brawl Craft like months earlier, and it still follows like the same principle. So if you want to check out Brawl Craft, then link in the description of the video again. And yeah, so I'm just going to like play a 3-minute clip, 3 to 4 minute clip of how to use Pixel Crux, and that should honestly like help cover a lot of the basics if you just don't know how to use it. And yes, Pixel Crux, Brawl Craft, and the map maker are the only ways of getting your map added. You cannot get your map added by any other means. So pretty much, here we have Pixel Crux, and what you want to do is that you just want to go to this link right here, and after you've selected this link, you just need to create an account. Very easy. use your email and your password, secure it properly, and then you can create on this new button, give it a name, and then here it will load a new map. You can select the size, normal, um, siege, or large square. Select the event, there are plenty of them, and select the theme of the map. So it replicates the things exactly like the ones in game. And here, if I press single select, it will just select one thing at a time. So let's say I want to place a balloon down. I can easily do that with single select. You can press one at a time. If you want to do line, then you just gotta drag the stuff and fill it easily. Personally, I like to use line to like drag way easily, and then this is rectangle. I mean, most of the time we're not really going to use rectangle because a lot of the map um, elements don't really include rectangles unless um uh, if you're like triple dribble, because it's only like through like lines and stuff. So yeah, and here you can undo, so it removes like every step that you've done, and here you can redo like if you're not satisfied with something or if you want to turn it back. And here you have the erase button. Simple as that, you just want to erase stuff, and diagonal mirroring mirrors as that. Horizontal mirroring, it mirrors on your side of the map. And vertical mirroring, it just mirrors on the enemy side of the map as well as your map. And show guys, it shows like the map divided into 4 sections. And yes, and here you can replace some items. So if I'm not satisfied with balloons and I want to replace with this spike plushy stuff, I don't know what they're called, and here you can replace them all. It replaces every single block, so be careful to use that. Here you can clear the stuff. I don't recommend clearing unless if you're very unsatisfied with your work. Image, it basically saves the map into your gallery, and here you can save the map. It saves your progress. I recommend saving this frequently, often, about like every 10 minutes per work. Here you can rename your map if for some reason you haven't gotten a name and you found like an excellent name and you want to rename this to the place. And here you can create new maps. You just gotta enter a new name, and yeah. That's it for Pixel Crux. Now let's move on to the next step. Now for your next step, you just got to practice making maps. Now making maps can somewhat be a struggle because some of the ideas might have already been taken, and that could make it a bit harder. But honestly, to me, like creating a new map, it doesn't really seem as hard because I've already made a ton of them. I mean, it could change depending on who's creating the maps. And then you want to ask for feedback. Asking for feedback is really important as it gives point of views from other people, and the way that you want to ask for feedback mainly is just on your gameplay. If you want to get your map in game, it has to have good gameplay, because if it doesn't have good gameplay, then it rapidly gets boring, and the brawlers are usually the same anyways for the map, which makes it really less interesting, and no one's going to want to play on the map where only like 2 brawlers dominate. And if you want to ask more, then you can focus on the aesthetics of the map. Aesthetics are basically the looks of your maps, so how catchy the design is. If your map doesn't have a catchy design, then it's not really going to be memorable enough, because most maps rely on like catchy bush design or just a catchy part of the map, so whether that is the center or just like a unique attribute to the map. For example, Minecart Madness is memorable because it's the only map that has minecarts in it, and it's a really special effect that only applies to one map. Now this process can take like multiple months or even like up to multiple years. Like mine has taken about 2 years, and this is really just how I got in here. This is purely from my perspective. I did not ask anyone else to do this, so yeah. And after you've asked for many feedback and you've made like tons of maps, it's time to just submit your maps in a contest. Don't be discouraged if you don't win your first contest, because as time passes you'll get better and like everyone gets better, but there is a bit more competition as like new people will arrive, and the chances of winning are pretty slim as well. And the main areas where contests are being held are usually Discord and Twitter, so if you don't have these apps installed, I would highly install these apps in order to like help you get more maps in the game, or just to win contests and earn rewards from the server. It's all good there. And for my final process is to have a unique style of making maps. Most people judge based on like what they prefer on the map. Example, if you like big bushes and someone else doesn't like big bushes or long patches of bushes, like in jumping beans for example, some people don't like it because the bushes are just extremely long, and some people like it because the bushes are long, and that is just a point of view. You don't necessarily have to agree with every point of view, of course, and you just want to build up your map based on what styles you like and not like what other people decide for you, because at the end you are the judge and you decide which maps to create, and the other people, it's just for really basic feedback. I wouldn't like get feedback for from someone else just to receive feedback such as, hey, your bushes are too long. I just ask your feedback just saying if it's playable or if it's got like a catchy design. I don't really ask for anything else. Just imagine for a second what kind of maps that you want to see in game that plays out well and that has a catchy design. Those are the kinds of maps that you usually get in game. Now, if you win a few contests here and there and your devs see your maps, then it has a pretty good chance to get in game, and that is basically how my map Magnetic Field got in game. It won the Pixel Prox contest. The devs noticed it, they looked on Twitter to see for maps that won the contest. I mean, I'm pretty happy about it. I didn't know that it would get in game, but honestly, the joy of just getting your map in game is very, very satisfying. And yeah, so I hope that clears some doubts about getting a map in the game. This is just from my perspective though. So if you ask some other people what their perspective on getting a map in game are, then you'll get a slightly few different results, but hey, it's everyone's journey. It can't be the same, right? So yeah, that's going to be for the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like these. And yeah, I know that it gets annoying, okay, but seriously, it just helps my content like reach more people. And yeah, have a nice day. Peace out.